All right, collective. I got a couple new decks in since I did that reading a little bit earlier. So this is one of the new decks, and I'm going to use both of them for this reading. And then this is the Garbage Pail Kids deck. It's really quite interesting. All right, maybe we should pull the, I think maybe we should pull the Oracle deck first. And then after we pull the Oracle deck, get clarification from this Garbage Pail Kids one. So let me pull this out. All right. I hope everybody is looking good, feeling good, smelling good, eating good, drinking good, thinking good thoughts. All right. What should be the focus? Okay, distractions, making sure, okay, distractions. Let's go ahead and get some clarification. What kind of distractions? What kind of Knight of Wands energy? Maybe distractions from your work. Maybe someone who is trying to put in some work in your direction. Maybe it's some shit at work that feels kind of like, I don't know, like little baby bunny hop. I don't know why that came out, but that's what's coming out. Yeah, like maybe somebody's too young in their position, maybe. Or maybe that's the way people see it, and that's not the truth. I don't know. Let's get some clarification about the clouds. What type of distraction? What is the distraction? Please clarify the distraction. All right. Oh, it's the Magician. Okay, and I did see this card for a brief second, and I was like, oh gosh, that card has a lot going on. The card has a lot going on. Oh, so don't get distracted with respect to your manifestation. Yes, don't let things distract you from your manifestation. Because that manifestation that you're working on is a forever thing. Like it's an eternity thing. It's a legacy thing. Yeah, that's right up there by the little pentacle too. Yeah. And everybody can see that. Everybody can see that. Everybody's looking at your cup, trying to stand in your energy and your feet. Like, oh, wait a minute. Did you see what the collective was doing? Oh gosh. Did you see that? Yeah. But it looks like there's like some fruit coming in. Fruits of labors are coming in, and people are seeing that happen as well, because there's some fruit down here that looks like it's growing up for this person. Here's some more. Where is it? Okay, and then there's some more right here. Yeah, don't take your eyes off the prize, collective. There's a wand there. He also has like a brain on a, like it looks like he took his brain out and has his brain on a wand. So he's basically control. This person is in control of their life, in control of their manifestation. Yes, definitely saying don't lose control. Don't get distracted from your manifestation. It's literally out of this world. Okay? Do not get distracted. Okay. Maybe these are going to be messages for different people. All right. That's the first message. Next message. All right. What is the next message for whomever's watching? What is the next message? Oh, holy sweet sweat socks. Okay. Okay, you'll have an achievement in a relationship. This one, normally they have like loose ends, or they don't feel like they're like wrapped into you, and it's not a solid thing, but that's not the case with this new one coming in. That relationship is solid. Okay. I'm supposed to pull tarot. Let's see. This is nice. I kind of like this energy. I did listen to some like I got some brief downloads, but they were mostly in the form of channeled songs. Like the song that came up, it was just wild, like the synchronicities of the song. But it was For You, I think it's called. Hold on, what was it called? A one life stand, my bad. It's called one life stand. So this relationship is going to be a one life stand kind of relationship. Something that you can count on for the forevers. Something that's going to be really, really, really fortifying and satisfactory. Feels like it beyond satisfaction. I mean, I'm just saying. All right, tell us more about this relationship. What can we expect for what is the expectation for the relationship? Somebody's gonna be tying the knot. I'm just telling you what's finna happen. all of the issues that could come up that might leave someone indecisive or uncertain are already being resolved, and they're gonna all be resolved of nicely too. That's the beautiful part of it. All right, what can they expect in this relationship? The Three of Wands. We're reaping the rewards of your efforts. All those other relationships that didn't turn out right, it kind of feels like heart energy too, like just the way that the edges of this part of the card, and you know, when it comes into the circle kind of thing, yeah, it just kind of feels heart like. Yeah, you see that? Okay, so it looks like, yeah, your mind is going to be blown. Oh, wow, I didn't see that. At first, it's going to feel like you're going to be in shock. Initially, you're going to be in shock. You're going to be like, oh, it's going to like numb you almost, because this person just looks like they're just sitting there like, but then I looked and I was like, wait a minute, that's their brain is exploding into the sunset. Like their brain is exploding once this day happens. Like it's just like, oh my gosh. Then all these other little charted situations and knowings come up because you've been manifesting this. It's two swans in the water. Yeah. This looks good, collective. There's a tree growing. And some kind of other like wild mystical things growing as well on it. I love that. I love this for you. Woo! This is awesome. All right, what else? One last thing for the collective to anticipate. Maybe more. Maybe we should get more. Maybe we should get more. What was this song called? One night stand. One life stand. Sorry. One life for a lifetime. Oh wow. Oh yeah, this came out in the pre-shuffle and I instantly knew what that meant. I saw this one too. This one I didn't see, but it's equally as nice. A lot of 7 energy on the board, 2 8 energies and a 2. So 7 and 8 and 2. There's 11, which adds up to 2. There's 35, which adds up to 8. There's 26, which adds up to 8. And then there's 3 and 34, which adds up to 7, and 43, which adds up to 7. I'm just saying. And then there's a 1 and a 3. So there's a 1, 2, 3. 8, 8, 7, 7. I don't know the rest of the phone number. Oh, and then the love is on the bottom. And that's an 8. 888. Can't be late. All right. This is looking beautiful. This is looking beautiful. This is looking beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. I just instantly want everybody to know that I saw the Hierophant on the bottom. And the 6 of Swords, which means somebody's going towards this better situation so much better for the life. Put this over here so make sure everybody can see it. Don't need the notebook. All right, tell us more about these boundaries, this fence and boundaries. All right, everybody. It is the Lover's card for the fence and boundaries. So one thing that I will say right now, when I first saw this fence and boundaries card in my pre-shuffle, I was like, "Oh, that means don't forget your boundaries in your new relationship." Having not even known that this was going to be until I got into the music, I was like, "Oh, this is going to be a love reading," but I don't be liking to call it out because then I'd be wrong. I'd be like, "Oh, Spirit be like, see." told you this is a lesson in love, not love. But I don't be hearing the lesson part. I don't know. Anyway, long story short, this means when you get into this relationship, you guys are going to be so connected. Like, this is you guys, like two oodles and a noodle or something. I don't even know what that is, but it's two oodles and a noodle. You guys are going to be like these gummy worms over here, just creating another heart. Okay, I just want you to understand this is a really loving union. There is nothing that can separate you two, and you need to address it and approach it in that fashion. You will know, you both will know, you'll both have that mind-blowing experience. So that wasn't just one of you. That 3 of Wands was both of you, and maybe God was in the center of it. The strongest source of light that's coming down or going up, whichever way you take it, inside this. And then there's a peace symbol. I don't know if you can see that very well, but there is a peace symbol there, and that's the middle of it. So I just want to acknowledge the fact that the peace is going to be present in your relationship. There will not be issues in this relationship. Not like, you know, people have that make them want to break up with each other and leave each other. You will not have issues like that. You may not have any issues. Like, this may be the dream relationship for you, just because you are moving forward doing what God's told you to. You know, you're moving forward doing exactly what God said. Yeah, there's a little butterfly here. You're already, you know, you're out of that cocoon, baby. You no longer a worm, a little gummy worm. You are actually a nice little tiny butterfly, you know, ready to sprout your wings and get into this area where you can start to, you know, put your boundaries up and keep them nice. And this is a nice, clean fence. Like, this looks like the boundaries are perfection. And like the way that you guys handle the boundaries is just gonna, you know, solidify everything. This is sounding so amazing. Okay. These lovers are really in tune with each other too. And it's like the 2 worms, the 2 gummy worms, like I want to keep calling them. I don't know if you saw that, but both of their minds are equally blown in this. But the 2 gummy worms in this situation, they like come together to make the branch that the bird is sitting on, and then the bird. Like the branch that the bird is sitting on, and then the bird. So this is the gummy worm situation, right? And this gummy worm comes all the way down to this little red part, and that's the branch, okay, that the bird is sitting on. But the bird is made out of that. You understand? And getting the sweet nectar. This is going to be really, ooh, you guys are going to be very physically intimate. Like, that's going to be something that, whew, okay. Oh, I got a rush. Rush make you want to touch. Goodness. Woohoo! That's leading into this sunflower and action energy too. You guys are definitely going to have a lot of seeds that you planted just for your own relationship and how you want to raise your family and do things and be with your partner, that are all going to just blossom. Oh my goodness, this is such a good reading. We're only 12 minutes in and it's looking like a love it. Tell us about this action. Now, I'm not sure what this action means. Initially, when I first saw it, it was like, ooh, they're going to move forward. Like, it's about to move forward. You just got to stay focused and not get distracted. If you want to focus, you can focus on the bond and the relationship, like the knot. But it feels more so like you should stay remaining in yourself and your magician energy while you wait for this 3 of Wands to take place with the lovers. And then focus on what your boundaries are and what things you're okay with, what things you're not. Like, really hone in on that. Really hone in on that. Because you're being, I don't want to say pruned, but I feel like there are some things that are coming out and that are, you know, that you're allowing to come to the surface and allowing to like pass in front of you so you can transmute it, or, you know, transmute it, or what's the other, I don't even know the other word that I'm using for, but like transform it or repurpose the energy. Combat it. You're going to be sending it out to people, making it useful for the rest of the world. That's going to come with your business endeavors. And I feel like that's why the Emperor card is on the bottom, 1404 on the clock. Yeah. There's a mouse here looking at eating the cheese, and there's a mouse here looking at eating the grape, 1 on each side, but then there's like 4 inside the chair. So it's like this person has got like all kinds of cheese, I feel like, to keep all these, you know, mice around them. They've definitely got the cheese. They have this incredible mindset, and okay, but that's not the card that fell out, so let's go. And the stars card tries to come out with the sunflower. That's so beautiful. This is so far so good. Let's see what's happening. So what is the action? What does the action mean? Wow. I really love these cards. These are awesome. I wasn't even expecting these two to be, you know, as awesome as they were as far as a set of cards together to do a reading. Okay. Okay, so you'll no longer be out in the cold either by not getting distracted, like by focusing on your manifestations. That's going to keep you from getting back and returning into any Five of Pentacles energy, because essentially the Nine of Swords came out right behind it, which is basically the direct opposite of it. So Spirit wants you to know that, like, continuing to focus on those manifestations and not being distracted in that instance is going, and you know, from that Magician energy, just focusing on you, boo boo, is going to help you to further evolve and stay out of the cold. So it looks like someone will never be in the cold again. Like, it just does not look like there's a rainy day. Like, although you're going to have all the funds for the rainy days, you're gonna be like, goodness, there has not been a rainy day. It's one of those things, like, I have this thing where I always keep an actual extra tire. Like, I don't just keep the donut, I keep an actual extra tire, because there was this period in my life where I constantly was getting flat tires. And I know I was driving to a lot of locations where there were new homes being built. And so people essentially were, you know, the materials were being left outside on the grounds and stuff. And I would drive over it. But ultimately, by keeping that extra, like a whole entire extra tire. So by keeping that extra tire in the trunk of my car, I ended up not having flats anymore. And it's just something that I've stood by. Like, as long as I have a tire, like, no matter what car I get, like, as long as I got an extra tire, we gravy. Even if I had run flat tires, I'd be like, no, because I believe those do still get flat. I'm just saying, I believe those do get flat still. So I'll be looking into things. Anyway, where is this action that needs to take place? Okay, the Hermit. So it's some you're going to do it. Oh yeah, it's coming up. Maybe if you've been thinking about some medicinal ways to kind of help you tap into your and I'm not talking about this crazy shit from, you know, like, and I'm not talking about, like, you know what I mean. Like, maybe even if it's just some time away into, like, the countryside, just to stare at the clouds and the stars in the sky. But in some way, shape, or form, there's some type of what Spirit, I don't even think elliptical is the right word. I keep hearing elliptical journey, and I'm like, elliptical, that sounds like that stair walking thingy. Like, why would we be ellipticaling? I'm sorry, I'm gonna clarify this. Okay, you're going to be able to resolve or understand some really deep things, because what I got for the elliptical is, like, especially so to be difficult to understand, an elliptical lyrical style. Ooh, hey, an elliptical lyrical style, like, you can't even rap like this. It's involving ellipsis. Wow, Spirit be telling you stuff, you better listen. Pronunciation. Anywho. But yeah, you're going to learn something when you take this action, this trip, this journey, however you want to look at it, whatever that may mean to you, even if it's just like moving, even if it's going somewhere for the weekend, however, even if it's moving forward to your love, which you know is present, or something, you know, in the dream state where you're solidifying who your kingdom spouse is. However this works out, if it's taking some psychedelics, whatever it is that you plan on doing to heighten your understanding and sight of things, it's all going to be revealed to you. You'll be able to see everything. I think it's going to be exactly what you expected it to be too. Like, it's never going to be outside of your control. And because of who you are, you'll be gifted with a lot of foresight. Like, it's going to be exactly what you're expecting. If you're expecting to be able to have some additional knowledge or powers or gifts from Spirit and, you know, God, essentially through doing this, it's going to happen. You're going to be gifted. You're going to see so many things from beginning to end, though. It's going to be like wild, but you'll have so much clarity. Like, you'll be so, you'll be so ready to jump in forward towards your good luck and stuff. You'll have defeated everything by then. All right, so that's the Hermit card, just so you know. So you're going to go within in some way, shape, or form. There's going to be something that gets, like, really different from what you're used to, but that's how you're going to go within. again, whether it be traveling, taking a long drive out somewhere and just sitting under the stars, whatever it is, but it's going to help you get to this 10 of cups. Like, this is an inevitable process that you already knew you were taking before now. You're not getting distracted from it, and that's why Spirit's like, this baby is listening. Give them the relationship. Help them keep their boundaries. Show them how to take action. And then this last one is infinity, unlimited potential. Do you hear me? Because, ooh, look, because you've been on, this is kind of significant to me, this swirly gig. Because you've been focused on your manifestation. Remember, this is symbol is in the manifestation part, this eternity. So to me, this is like you are getting it, baby, and you are understanding everything, and you are headed in the right direction, and you will have unlimited potential in the area of receiving justice, because you were able to walk away from shit that did not serve you, baby. When you walk away from things that don't serve you, and when you're able to get out of your own way, it has no other choice but to move your life into this like beautiful emperor energy. Okay, anyway, let's get this last one for infinity. Oh, there was a song that was slightly channeled. It was like, yeah, to the rest of the world in infinity or something like that. Not infinity and beyond. I know that one. It's an old school like hip hop song. Anyway, infinity, unlimited potential. Unlimited potential. Unlimited potential is the Eight of Cups, which is essentially, it looks like another butterfly moment. Like this person is literally moving on, like I said, moving away from things that don't serve you. So this person is moving on to things that serve them best, and in that they become a butterfly. I see another butterfly here. You know what I mean? They've had time to incubate, and you know, it looks like they're moving ahead of the class, though. That's the thing. Everybody's like, choo, 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 choo. And this person, like they are already gone. They're taking off to the races. Like then those 2 mountains again. There's 2 mountains and then 3 leaves. That's 5 energy. But anyway, there's 2 mountains. There's this set of peaks and then this set of peaks, right? And then there's 3 leaves. Interesting. I wish I knew more about that. I wish I knew more about what that meant. But let's look at this card that came out with it, which is the Queen of Pentacles, which I actually saw on the shuffle, the splits and stuff just now. But I was like, what is that? Because it kind of looks different. But this one is supposed to be the Queen of Pentacles. So this is someone healthy in body, finances, grounded and calm. This person looks like they are like dead ass serious though about that manifestation. You see them eyes in the pot? They pretty much matching the eyes of the person, and like it's like this person is going in and creating a whole new life. I don't know why, but these little flowers up here to me seem like little homes where this person is going to live, like in their, when they visit the fairy world, okay? Because there is one, you guys. Anyway, it's where you access the Akashic records. But anyway, when the 23 o'clock, when the person accesses these different homes and does this type of thing, it brings more things to fruition. They have this solid, wow, there's a belt solidifying the crown on this person's head. Okay, I just want you to see there is a belt solidifying the crown on your head. You understand? You are good. Like bats are looking like, huh? This bat looks like he's kind of like confused and don't know if you can, I don't know if it's blurry or not, but it probably is. Then there's a frog back there. Anyway, I won't keep digging in. Like there's a snake that, you know, was trying to steal your money is down here too. Ain't this a trip? This is the Garbage Pail Kids card, clearly. Anyway, the snake was down there, and it looks like they might got a little 2 cents, but you also gave them your 2 cents in the spirit world, it seems. If you haven't made that happen in the real world, which doesn't matter. It's no longer even a situation. And essentially, your manifestation is getting rid of all your garbage. That was funny too, because before I went and got this reading started, so I was compelled that it was like, okay, if you don't do, I did a lot of things. Here's the thing. I did a lot of things before I started this reading. But one of the things that at the beginning of the reading that I told myself is you have to empty the trash before you start the reading. I don't know why, but essentially that is what's happening in your life. You're emptying the trash. You're changing everything that you're already in your new life though. That's the thing. That's why you have this unlimited potential. It's like everything everywhere is working in your favor. Even the little spider going down there, you know? Everything is working in your favor. Essentially, I feel like this is your new lover that's coming, the right frog, right? Because there's only one frog. The spider that's coming to you, towards you, is lunch for them. This has been coming up in some of the readings too, 25 on the clock. This is and it almost looks like you have this magic button on in your hand here that like at any moment, should some shit happen that you're not ready for, or you can't imagine, you have this kill switch, you have this button, while you still have this magic coming out of the other hand. Anyway, you got this kill switch, right? So at any moment, you could, you can take some shit down. Some walls will come crumbling down. But you never really use it. You just hold it. You just keep it where it's close by in case you ever need to. But then you have all kinds of like magic going on because there's a gold star here, a green star here, a lighter, brighter star there. Oh, wait. Yeah. Oh, there's another. Okay, yeah, that spider. Yep. Whoever your new lover is going to love. I'm going to leave that alone. Oh, goodness gracious. These messages be funny and very, very felt. You have unlimited potential in everything that you're going to pursue in life, which, the Eight of Cups, which is when you unlimited potential by moving forward in your life. That's number one. By moving forward, it already opened up your unlimited potential. Whatever this move is, that turns you from the cocooned caterpillar head into the butterfly twice. I see that twice out here. I see the butterfly twice, right? It's going to be mind-blowing. You're opening up your head, which is also this hermit energy here. This is some good stuff. And you're leaving behind that 5 of coins. Like you'll never go back to a 5 of coins. You'll never be left out in the cold again. Not you, nor your children. Like this is going to go on and navigate for eternity, because I'm just saying that's what I'm being told to say. This is going to be navigated in you're changing it basically. This is navigating throughout your lineage. Like right now, you're the being out in the cold for you is dead. Okay, it's dead. There's old bones. I'm just being honest. It's old bones. It's old bones right here. Like there's old bones. It's an old bone that somebody's trying to throw out there, right? There's a little bone here. And they're just not willing to see it because they believe that's an eye. Like their eyes are going to pop out their fucking heads. I'm just being honest. All right. And I was pulling this last card here for this heart that's on the bottom of the deck, which most people probably wouldn't pull a card for the bottom of the deck, but I did. I see a King of Pentacles. Oh, hey. Guess who's at the bottom of the deck? The motherfucking mate. You hear? The motherfucking mate. Okay, anyway. Listen here. This heart love, this is going to be good. It's a nice little juicy 30 minutes or so. All right. It's the Two of Pentacles, okay? So you're going to be balancing. You guys are both. I feel like the both of you in the relationship are going to be balancing love and money and opportunities, watching your ships come in, eating to your fill, having actually healthy foods too, allowing new things to sprout up and grow. Yep. And you'll because you'll be able to, I knew it was one card behind, because I was like, it's a card behind this heart that's going to tell me even more about what this is for, what this means even more in depth. So being able to balance and multitask that love that you have for each other, but also keeping your personal power. So that's why their boundaries are out here, baby. So that you can make sure that at all costs, you're not getting lost in a relationship. You're loving in this relationship. It's going to feel like losing, but you're going to keep maintaining, because the two of you are balanced. You're coming out in this whole reading. You and this other person are guaranteed to make, and this is not an illusion. You and this other person are guaranteed to be together. It's the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, okay? Your personal power, Okay, is going to be maintained in this too. That's what you're going to be balancing. You're going to be balancing love and your personal power, your crown energy. So your crown and your heart chakras are going to be balanced in this relationship, and that's what you're going to be balancing now more and more each and every day, through any obstacles that may come your way too. Don't forget, like, weapons will be formed, but they will not prosper. Won't be prospering. I like this. Yeah, you're getting rid of anything and everything that is not going to be, whoa, shit, you're getting rid of anything and everything. Even things in your mind that may have been like small little tiny bones, that things that are, you know, you're not understanding or getting quite yet. It looks like that's even going to come out. Like things out of your third eye are going to start to evolve. And look at that. And there's this like collaboration of like the universe. It looks like it's like the ancestors, God, the universe, archangels, the world, okay, is all conspiring towards your good, like towards, everybody's rooting for you, you know. Even the people that aren't really on your side are like, well, you know, our shit ain't working, maybe we should, you know, take a note here and there. They'll never tell you that though. I heard the little honk and kind of sound like somebody was laughing, like, like, you bet we won't. Like, nobody gives a fuck. You don't have to tell us, because we tell ourselves every day, all day long. Okay, that's why we're able to do the shit that we're doing. All right. Anywho, I believe this is it for the reading. I think this has been excellent, by the way. Just excellente. Okay, I hope that you're having a lovely, lovely time wherever you are right now. I hope that you can see the cards out. Let me get this king. Where's the queen? Let me get this king close. Oh, he was right next to her. My bad. I'm moving somebody. Don't even need to be moved. I think I'm going to take a picture of this deck and the reading to put as the, you know, the design for the front of it. And it's going to be called exactly what that song is. One Life Stand. Yeah. Yeah, baby. One Life Stand. If you're into it, you're into it. And you guys should know who this is right now, if it's a new energy or an old energy. I know everybody is different, but again, I do not believe that anybody should be taking back anybody that's done any black magic on them. If it's like where they went through the trouble of lighting a candle or calling a practitioner or visiting a graveyard, whether they visited and put their hands in the dirt or they drove the car, it doesn't matter. Any of those things that you knew, you know, that you know are directly against you, that person is not this person. This person is someone new that's going to not make your heart hurt when you think about the past or how this relationship is built. Again, for some of you guys, this is a twin ray, which I always feel like is so much better than a twin flame, because with twin flame, there's always that level of uncertainty. Okay, with the twin ray, it's like, nah, this shit is certain. And as the, you know, there's, again, the more you elevate yourself, so does the type of partner that you receive. So imagine that, collective, all the work and personal work that you've done in yourself is elevated to you, to this beautiful love, like a queen of pentacles. And I will tell you now, the hermit, the lovers, the emperor and the empress did show up on splits, but I didn't take them out because it was on splits. And again, there is no illusion. Please do not be confused about the fact that maybe things don't move as fast as you would like them to. You got to take action to make sure that you clear yourself and solidify yourself. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Yep, High Priestess is wanting to come out too. Anyway, I hope this has been helpful and enlightening. I hope that everybody is excited about what's coming forward, because this feels like a really amazing reading here, and that somebody's going to be having the time of their lives very soon. Okay. All right. Hope this helps. Keep looking good, feeling good, smelling good, eating good, drinking good, thinking good thoughts. All right. Bye.